Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think... One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Has this at the 6. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even block.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, south.
Another try following the sack. That pass caught by Tate Dell. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Right back to Moss now. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 11.
Play action now, Burrow. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Bengals lining up to punt now on 4th, and they're going to bring out Brad Robbins to kick it away. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Chubb. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. They give inside to Chubb. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has it at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he's got it. Great call there on the 2-point attempt, and that puts him up 15-zip. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Brad Robbins on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. Secures this at the 17. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Huge return here as he picks up 30. And they're going to take over possession. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Going right side, Mixon with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Seattle after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Mixon. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
A give, this is Mixon. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now a give to Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Here we go.
2nd and goal.
Again, the give to Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Houston touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here.
Here we go.
Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world, Brock. He got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. On third down, here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Xavier Worthy on the return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. This is Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Texans working here. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Running left is Mixon. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th and 3, drive on the line.
Here we go.
Running for it, Mixon. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On target to his man Higgins. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Get set.
From the 29. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's Gesicki, he's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Burrow. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 15. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. A final throw before the break. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. It was a terrific first half from the former Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter, so he has been on target throughout. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here's Jones. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Brock, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. First down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down.
11 Mighty, 11 MT, 11 Thomas.
Moss with the run to start this third quarter. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Look the hot.
Stroud off the play fake. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On the carry, this is Mixon. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All set up now for 1st and 10. Running it with Mixon. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now give right side to Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Running right with Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, they're going to stick with Chubb. We'll score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
11, 11 MT, 11.
Play action now, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he's gonna take this in, touchdown Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. T. Higgins the touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
11. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
19 Texans. Hey, uno more.
To the air, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. This our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, here's Burrow. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Bengals football and the Cats. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
11 mighty.
And he's got a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bengals.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11, 11.
Burrow setting to throw. This one's quickly to Jones. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
We're good.
Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That pass complete to Moss. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
All right. Hey, uno.
Stroud now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Caught by Collins on the slant. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Wow, tonight. 11. Hey, south. White Tony. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot. Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 12, 11, mighty. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Texans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only 1 timeout remaining to stop it.
Oh, ready?
1st down, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, White Tony. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Buggy.
Throwing from the gun here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And the Bengals bring it out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. So it's a win for the Texans. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Seattle.